folks, Lester here, and today is my Timeout Tuesday. Yeah, I'm doing this for Jamie, and thank y'all for joining me on this live. Today what I have to do is run into Walmart right quick and buy some ingredients for what we're going to be cooking tonight. And hi to hello, everybody. Hi to hello. There's a horrible glare coming across the camera. That's not some kind of a magical orb. So don't even go there. But there's a glare. I see three streaks like coming across my body. So let me figure out how I'm going to let me figure all this out for a minute. I'll tell you one thing I never did was try to, well, you know what? This just may not work, but it's okay. Hi to hello. Welcome to our kitchen, and today I'm going to be filling in for Jamie. Yeah, I know, let down. It's okay. It's okay. If you feel let down, it's okay. I understand. There are Jamie people, there are Lester people, and there's some that will do anybody. So you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But thank y'all for joining me. And today I am coming to you live on both YouTube and Facebook, from Suits to Boots only. We did not do the other channels because this is, in fact, Jamie's Timeout Tuesday. I had to remember that. That would kind of confuse me for a second. Today I am in the kitchen. Jamie's traveling. She's out of town. And so I will be hosting her Timeout Tuesday for her. And I thought there would be, it would be kind of fun to have a cooking show. So tonight we're going to do a cooking show. If you were here long enough to see the intro, you saw what we're going to cook up tonight. It's a Spanish-Mexican recipe. It's called carne con papas, and I may be saying that wrong. And so for anybody who has a better dialect of the Spanish language, I'm sorry. I would love it if you said that was perfect, but it's carne con papas, and which means meat and potatoes, literally. And you all know me, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So a couple of ground rules. I'm just out of the shower, not that it matters, and I'm only eating for myself. So I'm only cooking for myself tonight. So you don't have to be as harsh and as critical as what a lot of people are when it comes to cooking videos. I understand about the whole sanitary and germs and all that kind of stuff, but I'm cooking for myself. All right. So let's not go there if we can avoid it. And let's just all sit back, have a good time. But first things first, as you guys know, Jamie always starts off with a cocktail. I feel like my mind is working 100 times faster than my mouth can keep up. I'm excited and I'm also nervous. So forgive me for that. That's not that much of a uncommon thing for me. As a matter of fact, some of the funniest Lesterisms come from slips of the tongue. Today, I will be having some Jim Beam, vanilla flavored. I will say that Jamie's mom taught me this little recipe. That's horrible to admit, I know. I used to drink at least one a day. That was last summer. And then I started gaining the weight. I started putting some belly fat on. I'm like, you know what, Lester, you better cut that back to maybe the weekends only. And so I have. And then Jamie's mom will be coming into town this next week. So I better get ready to have a few more of these. So it is one of my favorite beverages as far as cocktails go, but I do not drink these on a regular basis. So cheers to you all. I'm having Jim Beam with Dr. Pepper. So first question for you all. What are you having? Coffee, tea, or are you having a drink with me? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a man here. Jamie. I'm playing. Hey, the more the merrier. That is Okay, iced tea, water, Red Bull. I'm having tea. Okay, Diet Mountain Dew, ice cream. Who's having ice cream? I saw that flash. It flew by. It's the comments are going pretty fast, so I can't always keep up with everything that's going on. But I did see the word ice cream. You know how sometimes your mind just grabs onto stuff. I saw ice cream. Someone's having ice cream. Well, cheers to you guys for whatever you're drinking. Milkshake, chocolate milk, water. Lots of water drinkers. Good for you guys. Good for you all. Italian lemonade. Is that some kind of a joke? Seriously, I mean, lemonade is lemonade. What's an Italian lemonade? I hope you're not being naughty already. I know when a lot of ladies gather together, they can get pretty naughty, and y'all blame men. Yeah, y'all think that men are the nasty ones. I will beg to differ. I worked as a school teacher for many, many years, and that meant that going to happy hours on those Friday afternoons was usually a couple of guys and a lot of ladies. And so I know that women can be pretty raunchy when it comes to having your jokes. All right. Well, unsweet tea, Coke Zero, Dr. Pepper, a lot of Dr. Peppers. I would say though, and there's not any kind of a survey, but I think more people are drinking water than any other drink, or at least it seems. There's a couple of Bud Lights here and there, and that's awesome. So, ladies, thank y'all for joining me. And if you came for Jamie and you insist on having Jamie, she's not here. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to fill in for her tonight. If you want to go find another channel or go do something else with your time, then by all means, go find your happy place. Okay, go find your happy place. There are even some folks having coffee here late in the afternoon, evening. So that's awesome. Well, thank you all very much for being here. So today we're going to make something. It should be a 30-minute meal. A 30-minute meal is what it says. And I found this recipe on a reel or a short, maybe a TikTok. I'm not exactly sure, but I saw it and it looked delicious. And so I'm like, you know what? Everyone always says I'm a meat and potatoes kind of man, right? We all as men say that. And so this is literally in Spanish, meat and potatoes. Carne is meat and papas is potatoes. So along with the meat and the potatoes or a few other things, since we have a pretty large audience now, I'm going to go back and play that little snippet of a video so you can see exactly what I went to Walmart and bought, and then we'll get started. Okie doke. So let me put this back on the screen, and here we go. Folks, Lester here, and today is my Timeout Tuesday. Yeah, I'm doing this for Jamie, and thank y'all for joining me on this live. Today what I have to do is run into Walmart right quick and buy some ingredients for what we're going to be cooking tonight. Okay, so as you all can see there, I did spend $27 on all of the ingredients for what we're cooking tonight. While I was playing that, I've been over here in the sink washing all of my produce, and I've also washed my hands. So we are about to get started. I'll show you what we have over here in case you weren't able to see. But I got some cilantro. We have some potatoes. We have some tomatoes. Potatoes. I also have us this is going to be hot, a jalapeno pepper, along with, I put it right here to defrost, some hamburger meat. And so we're going to be doing all of these things together, but there is an order. So With no further ado, I know I'm excited. I'm a little bit yancy. I can feel my nerves, but we're going to start this thing up, okay? So y'all come on with me. I'm bringing y'all along. I'm going to sit you all right here while I go ahead and get this meat to browning. And every chance that I get, I'll come by and chit-chat with you a little bit. But while I'm busy, y'all talk to each other, okay? All right. So I did buy the lean hamburger meat. I don't want the. So I'm just gonna be honest. I actually like the fattier hamburger meat, but I know you have to drain it. And when I saw that little video I played for you all, that lady used the more expensive meat, but it's also the one that has a lot less oil and fattening kind of stuff. You're not gonna see as much fatty stuff. And she never drained her, so I'm not gonna be draining mine either. Hopefully it'll brown without needing to be drained. And this hamburger meat is the lean. The number on this is 93% lean with only 7% fat. And so I'm going to go and get that to be browning. Okay, so I'm trying to remember exactly how the video went. While the meat is browning, I have to add a couple of things. What I saw the lady add was some garlic powder. Okay, and I also saw her add some season all. I hope I did not overdo that. So garlic powder and season all while we brown that meat. How many of y'all happened to catch that in the background while I was, because I played it in the background twice. The first time it was on the microwave, and then when I moved my computer over to the sink, I put it there leaning against by the coffee maker. And so a sweet lady named Pamela made this for Jamie. This is her suki. I think that she said she used acrylic paint, and she had to layer it. So when you do this kind of work over here, you have to put a base, and then you have to let it dry. And then you put a next coat and let it dry. And she said it kind of like works from the canvas up. So really neat little painting. And that's from Miss Pamela. I feel horrible. Pamela sent that a while back and we lost it. We could not find it. She asked me if we'd received it. And I says, I don't think so. And so she goes and starts doing the research through, I guess it was UPS or whoever. And it showed it was tracked. It was delivered. Yet we never had it. And so it was in a small padded envelope that had got under my seat of my truck. And I said, Miss Pamela, I'm so sorry. I can't find it anywhere. And so she's like, well, it says it was delivered on, and she gives me a date. And I'm like, I have no idea. So I go and start looking around, and guess what? I found it. And isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that really, really, really neat? That's Jamie's sweet little girl named Suki. She's no longer with us, but I think it's a really neat painting. And she did that all from pictures that she saw on Jamie's page. All right. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, so I had my first boo-boo. We've melted the spoon. The spoon has some kind of a rubber on the end of it. Now it's all on my fingers. That's okay. I think that rubber will get... Uh-oh. I did not realize that. Hey, why don't y'all take bets on how many mistakes I'm going to make throughout this video? That'll be fun. So that's one. But look, it's already fine. It's already hard now. It's fine. It's just slight damage, just slightly damaged. Okay, so while I have that, while I have the meat browning, what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut the skin off my potatoes. Now, for all of you guys who have fancy ways of getting your potatoes cut, good for you. We don't have any of that over here. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to get my trash can. No, I'm not. I'm not going to touch my trash can because I know y'all are going to say something about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those peels in a box. Yeah, why would I waste the peels if I can feed them to the pigs a little bit later? So I'm going to go ahead and cut my potatoes. If you don't remember, the potatoes in the picture were cut into small squares. And then what I was reading is that the smaller the potatoes, the faster they'll cook. And so if we do want to have this meal made in 30 minutes or less, we should probably do it the same way that the recipe calls for. And so I will cut my potatoes into small squares. And so all of these peels are in a little box where I will be able to take those out to the pigs and not have them go to waste. And how much you want to bet Ringo will eat them as well? Yeah, it's not just our pigs who eat, well, who eat anything over here. All right. There's 2. I only bought 3. I don't think I'll need more than 3. And like I said, all I'm doing is going by what I saw in the video. They didn't really have any directions on how many potatoes, what size of potatoes, or anything else. It just shows you a real fast video of how they made it. And it looked wonderful. And I can't wait to try it. Okay, my 3 potatoes are peeled. I'm going to go ahead and cut them into the small squares. I don't think y'all have to see that, do you? But here's the potato peels over here. And I'm going to just kind of cut these potatoes into smaller sizes. And we will stir that meat in just a second. Yeah, talking about the internet, guys, I really can't read peel. Lester pronounces it peel. Well, what do you call it? Skin? Peel. Stir the meat. Check your meat. Oh, no. All right, that didn't need to be quite so loud. All right, we're looking pretty good over here. I am cutting the potatoes. I'm slicing them first, and then I will cut them into smaller, like little squares. Peels? Oh, no, you're not going to do all that stuff, are you? Guys, peel and peel. They said this P-I-L-L is pronounced the same way as P-E-E-L. Peel. Peel. No. Are y'all going to start getting on to me from that? Does not count as one of my mistakes. That does not count as a mistake, y'all. That's because I'm in Texas. Everyone understands what I'm trying to say. Y'all need to stop. Y'all do. Y'all need to just stop already. Stop making fun of me. You're going to make me shut down. That was my biggest fear as a teacher, that if I wasn't careful, my students would shut down. You never want your kids to shut down, y'all. If they shut down, you're in big trouble. So you can never make them shut down. I'm not going to have my potatoes in the little squares. I'm realizing right now they're going to be kind of long rectangular shapes. But it is what it is. Y'all want to watch? So what I probably did this wrong. I didn't do it the right way. But I don't think it really matters. I mean, potatoes, as long as they're small, they should still cook up easy enough. And I don't guess it really matters if they're in squares or not. Guys, I'm not able to read comments right now, so I see a lot of things flying by, but I don't really know what you're saying. If you're still laughing at the way I pronounce the word peel, guys, just be glad you don't live in Texas, because I don't know if anyone's going to say it any different than I do. I'll tell you a funny story for those who don't already know this about my sister Tina. So when I was little, I had to go to speech therapy because I've always had a bit of a speech impairment. Okay, fine, no big deal. You know, a lot of kids have things wrong with them. I had a little speech impairment, no biggie, right? So the thing is, my mom began to realize that my sister Tina had the exact same speech impairment as I had. And so they made Tina start going to speech classes with me. Once a week, I don't know, once or twice a week, my mom would have to drive us to a special school. I know that sounds horrible. A special school where they would help us with our speech. Well, it was about the third or the fourth session, and they called mom in for a meeting. And they said, we need to let you know that your daughter, Tina, she doesn't really need to come to speech classes. And mom's like, what do you mean? Her speech is horrible. And they said, yeah, but Tina actually can pronounce things the right way. But the problem is she's copying off of Lester. She's trying to talk the same as Lester talks. Yeah, so poor Tina had to go to speech classes just because she was trying to copy me. Oh, well, I don't think Tina holds it against me anymore. It might have bothered her at one point. So believe it or not, these 3 potatoes give me a lot more than what I saw in that little video. There's a lot of potatoes here, a lot more than that video shows. So I think that we're going to be fine. For anyone who says 3 is not enough, you are wrong. Peel. Well, I don't understand what y'all are saying different than me. Peel. So 2 E's makes the long E sound, right? Fine. So peel. Oh, well, you know what? At my age, you're not going to change a lot about me, guys. You're not going to change too much about me anymore. All right, I believe I have all the potatoes cut to a nice size. Let's go ahead and go check that meat again. Okay, what I'm going to do real fast is watch my video one more time. I'll just watch a piece of it real fast because I need to have a refresher. I've forgotten a few things. Play. Did that. I did all of those things, did all of that. Yeah, I'm doing that part right now. All right, then I cover it up for 10 minutes. Okay, give me a second and pause this. So these are my potatoes. I already washed the outside of potatoes. Then I skinned them. Then I cut them into smaller little bite-sized pieces. I'm going to take this and we're going to pour these into what I'm hoping is our browned hamburger meat. I think it looks pretty good. There's still a little bit of red, but it's just a dab, and I mean a little bit. It's not bad at all. Okay, so I'm gonna let you all have a peek at this. I'm using my laptop, so that's the hamburger meat. I think it's brown enough, and what we're gonna do is pour these potatoes into it. Okay, let me stir that up a little bit. I'm trying to hold my laptop in one hand and mix in potatoes in the other. I think that looks pretty good right there. And then I saw them put a lid over the top of it. Okay, so it says 10 minutes like that. So I'm going to turn that heat down a little bit. Okay, I have that on medium heat. So what we're going to do now, I got to find a place. So we do not have a blender in this house. Jamie has a little hand blender for things that she bakes, but we do not have a blender that I saw in the video. So what I did was went and I found something called the Magic Bullet. Calm down, ladies. It's not what you're thinking. It's not that kind of a bullet. It is called the Magic Bullet. And I'm going to open it right now, and we're going to figure out how this thing works together. If there's parts I got to put together, we're in trouble. Okay. This is the motor of the magic bullet. Oh no, this is going to be a lot of intricate parts. Oh boy. Guys. This is scary because I don't really know exactly how this is going to work. Okay, I think that goes like that. Okay, this cup over here. So there has to be more. Here we go. All right, I guess I'm looking for this over here. Take out the paper. Okay. I think I'm going to put that back on. Well, hold on. How does this? That has to go into there. And then this has to screw onto that. Okay, so here's my dilemma. I guess I put stuff into here first. I put it into here first and then put this on, then put that down. Is that correct? Because that goes onto here. Oh man, I hope I'm doing this right. Because there's nothing else in here besides this. That's like a juicer. That's a lid if you want to drink it. We're not going to be drinking it. Okay, we're going to figure all this out. So the picture shows, let me move you guys a little bit closer. Woo! The picture shows the cut tomatoes, right? Like this. It shows a couple of tomatoes that were cut. It also shows, hold on a minute. Where is, okay. I don't know if we can fit all 4 tomatoes in here. We're going to try. I'll get 3 for sure. That's about all I can fit. And then it had that pepper. Oh my gosh, this is not big enough, guys. I'm going to cut the end off that pepper. Okay, so that's how we're going to look like this over here. They put about a cup of water in this. I hope this works. And then I saw them do this. We need a real blender. Don't anyone send us one, because I don't think that we use one enough around here to own one. This is a special recipe. And then at this point, I'm going to make sure that's tight. Put it on there like that. Oh, oh God, holy moly. It's not blending. This is not working the way it was supposed to. This is not working the way. So I'm doing something wrong, I'm guessing. There's too many tomatoes. Lester, that's too many tomatoes. That's too much. Well, what do you want me to do? Like take off? Okay, so I'm going to take this top off, pull out some tomatoes. I'll put them where I can make this into the second batch maybe. All right, we're going to go with 3 tomatoes. How about, that's actually 2.5 tomatoes with that pepper. We're going to try this now. Y'all still with me? Hold on. Ah! Come on. Come on. Come on. Chop it, baby. Chop it up. Come on, baby. Woo-wee. How about that right there, y'all? How about that right there? Someone says make 2 batches. Cut the pieces smaller and try. Okay, I'll do that. Let me stir up this real fast. No, I better not. That looks okay. What I'm going to do is go ahead and just add the other tomatoes in here now and see what happens. Because now what I have is a pretty good paste. And I bet you if I add those in there now, we'll be fine. Okay, we're going back to the old magic bullet. Here we go. Man, I'm going to unplug that. Oh, I forgot to add this. I'm supposed to put a spoon of that. It's okay. We're not too late. We still got time. It wasn't quite. This was the hardest thing to find. I had to actually ask the lady. I took a screenshot of the video and asked her where I could find this. And the lady at Walmart showed me right where it was at. All right, now that I put that stuff in there, we're going to mix it one last time. And I think that we'll be about ready to pour it into our, I think that we'll be about ready. You guys are being pretty nice. Thank you. Wow. Look at the color of that. Look at the color. Now I'm going to ask you one question. Should I go ahead and add some more tomatoes? Should I add a little bit more tomato? Because I have enough room in there for probably one more tomato cut in half. Let's go ahead and do it. Now that I have the hang of this thing, we're going to add one last tomato. And then we're going to put that in here. But it's very thick right now. It's very thick. All right, y'all ready? Hold your ears. I like this blender. That's pretty good, huh? All right, everyone okay with this over here? The cilantro goes on last. They did not mix cilantro with this. I remember. Wait, did they? No, the cilantro actually goes on top of everything once it's already in there. So I had the cilantro. I still have it. But it's not time for the cilantro yet. Taste it. I think I'll wait to the very end. We'll wait to the very end before we taste it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at see how everything's looking over here. Y'all ready? Whoa, wee. Let's go ahead and stir it up a little bit and see. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Okay. So I think it's time to pour on. If it's been at least 10 minutes, it's probably time to pour on the tomato paste. Pour it on. Someone says pour it on. Cilantro is for the topping. It's time to pour it on. Yes, you're doing a good job, says Gina. Thank you, Gina. Okay. All right, it's time to pour on some tomato paste. Everybody still with me? Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, it smells wonderful. I don't know if it looks delectable to you all, but it smells really good. My only issue is it does not look like it does in the picture. It does not look like the video, darn it. Yeah, that video had all the tomatoes and everything was cut just perfect. All the potatoes were nice and diced, just little squares. And sometimes in reality, it's not, nothing really comes out the way it's supposed to. Not like the pictures. I mean, think about that for a minute, though. How many times have you gone by maybe the drive-through someplace and things on the menu look so darn good? And when you get your Subway sandwich or your hamburger, it never looks the same way in your hand as it does on that menu, right? I know. So I'm going to throw away the Magic Bullet booklet. I don't think we need that. We are so smart, we figured it out all on our own. So we don't need any of that. We need none of that. I have my cilantro ready. We're going to wait. I don't know how long to wait. I think that it said you have to make sure you can eat it whenever the potatoes are soft. So what we're going to do is get us a fork. You know what? We'll use a spoon. I have a spoon. We will take one little bite, grab a potato, and see if it's soft. Don't save the box. Guys, we don't need to save stuff. Oh, the salt and pepper. Dang it, you're right. I forgot that part. I have it. Hold on. Dang it, Lester. Okay. I'm going to stir that up right quick. And we're going to taste one potato to see if we think it might be about ready. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. I am so nervous about this, seriously. And don't y'all think it's going to be like spicy hot because of that jalapeno pepper? Oh my God. God have mercy on my soul. Y'all, I have made the best meal ever. Jamie's going to be so mad at me. She's going to be so darn mad at me, y'all. That's really good. Let me add some cilantro in there. So what I do with cilantro is I use our culinary scissors and I cut a little bit off the top and just let it sprinkle on top. Y'all give me a second or so here. Y'all look at this. Look at, and it's good too. You didn't believe me. You did not think I could do it, did you? And I did it. I did it. It's good too. Jamie's not going to be happy with me. I think I should leave it open for a while. Let it stay hot, but not put the top back on, right? So I don't remember the video. If the video had the top back on there, I don't think it did though. Once they put the cilantro, I don't remember them putting the top back on. It looks yummy. Hey, I did it, y'all. I did do it. Put the lid on. Okay. I'm going to trust you on this one over here. So I've turned the oven off. I've turned the burner off. I've turned this off now. Off. Okay. So I think I did it. I'm going to sit down with you all for a moment. Let me get my drink. And I'm going to have a seat with you all as we sit here and debrief and talk about everything. Oh, that's great, Lester. That's just great. Okay. Excuse the couch. That's where I slept last night. Okay. Okay. Where are we at over here? I've pushed the computer far enough away where I can actually read. It's just going so fast. Thank you for being so sweet, everybody. You're very kind. I'm going to sneeze. Not very I will say that on a scale of 1 to 10, that was pretty darn easy. The hardest part to me, I think you all would agree, was trying to get the potatoes cut into the right like shapes, little squares, diced, and then learning to use that new blender that I bought was not that easy. A Magic Bullet. But I like the blender. I think it would be great for people who do those juice drinks because it was about that kind of a size. But I probably should have bought a regular size blender if I would have wanted to have, like the video showed. So I did not do anything else with it. If you all are wondering where the side dish is at, because in the video it showed they had made corn. No, they had made rice with corn. I'm not. I just wanted meat and potatoes. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't need all that other stuff. I don't need to have a rainbow of colors. I know you would like me to have all that, but that's just not who I am. That's not what I do. I just want the meat and the potatoes. That's all I want. I don't want green stuff. I have cilantro for that. We have tomato paste. We have jalapeno peppers. So it's all in there, y'all. Someone says stick to the Longhorns. Okay, well, to each his own. Maybe this was not for everybody, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. I'm patting myself on the back. Whenever I'm done here, I will make me a plate and I will eat it. You know what? I'm just going to eat it right now in front of you all. Can we just eat? Well, can I have me a bite to eat? I've never eaten in front of you. Think about that for a minute. I have never eaten in front of you all. Never. I'm going to right now, though. I'm going to have a bite in front of everybody. And join me as I make my plate. Man, that looks good. And it smells wonderful. Wowzer. We're going to be fancy tonight, y'all. We're eating fancy. Okay. This is a mistake. It's hot. Very hot. Okay. Let's have a bite, shall we? Let's have us a bite. I wish you were here. I would offer you a bite if you were here. All right. Whenever we were little, we would sing our prayers. God our Father, once again. Whew. Thank you for my mommy and thank you for my daddy. Ah, man, it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Yes, I did this. I did this. We did this together, y'all. Thank you for your help. That was a lot of fun. And $27, though. Let me ask you this question. Didn't that seem kind of expensive? I'm just asking. Did that not seem kind of expensive to you all? I didn't make a big deal about it. I know right now, if you even mention the price of groceries, people get all crazy. You're talking politics. I ain't going to watch you never again, Lester. But I'm serious. Don't y'all think that $27 was kind of expensive? And that was at Walmart. We didn't really buy a whole lot. This was one meal without the sides, without the beverages. Now, I had to go buy the blender separate. This was just the food. Because if you think about it, I don't even think that's enough to feed an entire family. That might feed 2 people. So a lot of people are saying, yeah, that's pretty expensive. I think it was kind of expensive too. But it is what it is. Groceries are very expensive these days. I agree. I don't really do a lot of shopping. Jamie normally will call Walmart and do the order, and then I'll swing in and pick all the orders up. But I really never see what everything is priced out at individually. So today, I mean, you all saw for yourself, I go into Walmart and buy those few items. I'm it's horrible, but I never even looked at the prices of each item until I got to the front and the cashier, and I start doing all the self-checkout stuff, and it comes to $27. And I'm thinking, $27? I'm just trying to figure where all that money went. But it's very hot. I'm trying to buy some time here. Guys, it's wonderful. And I will say this. I don't think that you need the potatoes cut up so darn small. I could have left the potatoes a little bit bigger. I can't really read all the comments. They're going by so fast. I think that you guys are talking about the prices of food, and I get it, y'all. I get it. It's too expensive to eat this. I mean, think about that. If it feeds 2 people, I'm going to say something horrible, but I do believe that 2 people can go out and eat at most restaurants, or at least fast food, for a lot less than this. Now, I know fast food is fast food, but So what I really like over here, and this is like, I'm big on this. I love the cilantro taste, and I can taste it pretty good. I'm glad I did not blend it up. I think if I would have blended up the cilantro, it would not have the same cilantro taste to it. So, Well, friends, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope that I did Jamie justice. I know that Jamie and I, even though we're partners, we are very different when it comes to our people skills. And Jamie is a very well-spoken, and she's a deep thinker. She drives emotions are what drive her. I'm just kind of a loose end, a loose cannon, maybe. I don't know how you would describe me, but I know that, well, Jamie's Jamie and Lester's Lester. And thank y'all for being so kind and allowing me to come on tonight and do this for her. So we love you so very much. We're blessed to have you. And I really do wish you were here to join me for this. This is delicious. And I wish you had a chance to at least smell it or taste it. But it is what it is. I promise you, I will finish it up. We love you very much. Thank you for watching. And you all have a wonderful evening. Good night. And we will see you guys on the next video. All right. Thank you, guys. Folks, Lester here, and today is my Timeout Tuesday. Yeah, I'm doing this for Jamie, and thank y'all for joining me on this live. Today what I have to do is run into Walmart right quick and buy some ingredients for what we're going to be cooking tonight.